Hi everyone, it's Wednesday. So you know what time it is. It's time for Sewing Wednesday. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lorraine. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Woke up this morning in Texas and we had our first freeze here right outside of Dallas Metroplex, which I was so surprised for October the 19th. That's pretty early for us in Texas to have our first freeze, but I'm okay with that. I'm ready. Just puts me in the holiday spirit, that's for sure. So anyway, like I said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I've got so much to show you. I have been cross-stitching, working on my grandbaby's Christmas stocking, and I finished one of a project, so I'm going to show you all. I got this little bassinet next to me full of project bags that all my whips I've been working on, and I've got one new start to show you too. Actually, two new starts. I finished one, and I'm working on another one. So anyway, you guys ready to see all this stuff? Oh, first of all, I want to show y'all. See this little quilt behind me? My dollhouse is sitting on it. It's a little turkey quilt. It is so cute. My friend Carolyn, she's also my cross-stitch buddy. She made me this quilt many years ago. She's a quilter too. And anyway, it's so darling. Those little turkeys, there's 4 panels. And those turkeys all have a little beaded necklace on. It's a little pearl necklace. And they got a little pendant up there on the top of their hats. And just a little bit of bling on each one of them. So anyway, it's so darling. And like I said, each one of them are different. But I just wanted to show you guys that. I pulled it out, be part of my fall decorations in here in my sewing room. They just make me smile when I look at them. They're so cute. So anyway, thank you, Carolyn, for that quilt again. She knows I love it. I pull it out every year. So this year I got to share it with you guys. Okay, well, first thing I wanted to show you is a freebie. I started on it and I finished it. Last video I showed you guys a free one. There was a turkey and I had finished one and I was working on another one. I did get those finished for my girls. I stuffed them, I made them into a pillow. I stuffed them and gave them away last Saturday to both of them. And they were just like, wow, this is so cute. Well, since then I've made another free pattern and I made it into a pillow and I'm going to show that to you. This free pattern is from Twin Peak Primitives, and it's called Mouse of the House. And I'm going to show it to you. The picture's not really, really good. There's the picture of the pattern right there. But it's a cute little mouse sitting on a pumpkin with an acorn in his hands. And like I said, I did finish it, and here it is. Isn't that cute? I made it into a pillow. And this is the back of it. And I put a yo-yo here. This is where I cut it to pull it inside out and stuff it. And I sewed it by hand and just put a little yo-yo. I keep a baggie full of yo-yos in my sewing room all ready to go. And I can just pull one out and use it. And I just use the fabric fusion to put on there, Arlene's glue, to put this yo-yo on. I didn't sew it on. But that is the cutest little thing. So I'm going to put it behind me and by this pumpkin after I do the video for display. So I wanted to show you guys this cute little pumpkin. And I did tell y'all last video about that turkey. It took me about 5 hours. Well, Carolyn corrected me. She worked on that turkey too and finished it. And she said, Lauren, you better check the hours again. Although I thought it was 5 hours, it was more like 10 hours. So it took me about 10 hours to do this one too, but it was worth it. So I just wanted to make that correction that it seems to take you longer than you thought it did. So anyway, that was the case with me. But I did it in about 3 days. It's so cute. So I'm going to link this below for you guys to go get this pattern if you want to do this little pumpkin with the mouse holding a little acorn. It's darling. Alrighty, let me put this over here. Okay, I don't have these whips in any kind of order, so I'm just going to pull them out and tell you about them and talk and show y'all, okay? But I've got a lot of work done. I was very pleased with how much I got done. This one's also a freebie from Twin Peak Primitives, and I'm doing it on 14 count Aida. It's called Aida Star, and it is the Pilgrim's Harvest. Freebie. And like I said, this is from a Trend Peak Primitives. And it's actually a little pilgrim pushing a little wheelbarrow full of goodies. So cute. I got quite a bit done on him. Here he is. Look how bright the vegetables and the fruit in this little wheelbarrow is. He is so cute. Oh my goodness. I hope I can get this done. My plan is to work on my fall whips until November the 1st. And then I'm going to kind of transition over to Christmas. I'm going to start pulling out some of my Christmas whips, or even start a new one that is Christmas. So, but I hope I can get this done. If I get it done, I'll show it to you. So, but I plan on working on it for the next, gosh, it'll be 2 weeks. Yeah, in 2 weeks it'll be November. So I think November comes in on a Tuesday, so it'll be 13 days from now. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Thanksgiving and Christmas is almost here. So anyway, he's darling. So if you want to get this free one, I'll link this one below too also. But like I said, I'm going to continue, excuse me, my nose is itching. I'm going to continue to work on him and see how much of it I can get done. And I'll show it to you next time. Cute. I love him because he's so bright. But it is solid coverage, so it's taken a little bit to do him. Just a little bit. Oh, I got stuck right here. Let me get it out of. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, this next one is called Meet Me at the Pumpkin Patch. And this one is the one I'm having some trouble with. There's a lot of half stitches and back stitching. The back stitching, like I said, it's not bothering me. I can handle that. But the half stitches on 14 count aida is giving me some trouble. So it's a slow go for me on this. So I know I'm not going to get this done. No way. So I am doing it on vintage oak. And like I said, it's 14 count aida. And I'll show you what I got done, which is very little, but hey, I did get some done. Alrighty. What I got done this past 2 weeks was I did add the pumpkin up here, and I started working right here on the little the truck right there. And that is about it. That's all I got done. So like I said, there's a lot of half stitches going on in here, and it's really slowing me down. So I'm going to keep on working on it till November the 1st and see what I get done. It's a cute little pattern. Meet Me at the Pumpkin Patch by Ursula Michael. I'm wondering if the original instructions was on even weave, like a even weave. It probably was. And then that would make it easier, like it was like a 28 count. Then you can do your half stitches. And I know one of you guys commented saying next time do it on an even weave, and it would make the half stitches a lot better, which it definitely would. So, but for right now, since I'm already started it on 14 count, I'm going to push on through and see what I can get done with it. Hopefully it turns out okay. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, okay. Like I said, this is not in any kind of order. I colored my first aida cloth this past week. I coffee and tea stained 2 pieces of 16 count aida. One was a white color, and then the other one was ivory when they started off. So the ivory one, and I have 2 patterns I want to use this with. I'm going to show you the pattern. Alphabet sampler. It looks like it's antique stained or whatever, tea stained. And I thought I wanted it to look like that. So what I did, I got a piece of white Aida cloth, 16 count. I bought it from Hobby Lobby. That's my go-to store. And I coffee and tea stained it. And once I put it in the pot to with the coffee and tea in there, I took it back out and I rinsed it with water, and then I put it in the oven and cooked it at 200. Like I followed the Priscilla and Chelsea on Stitching with the Housewives tutorial on how to coffee and tea stain Aida, and it worked out really well, except that I didn't want mine to have a lot of marling on it, so I rinsed the Aida cloth out a little bit before I put it in the oven. And I'm going to show you how it turned out. I'm so pleased with it. Here it is. I don't know if you can see a little bit of modeling on it or not, but it's just the way I wanted it. So I'm gonna be using this. So you can see a little bit right here. But I'm gonna be using this to start on this project, Alphabet Sampler. And I think it's gonna look really pretty on that. So I did that, and then I did the ivory color, and of course it started out ivory, so it turned out darker, but this is how dark the ivory Aida cloth turned out once I coffee and tea dyed it. So anyway, and I've already started something on this one. I want to show it to you. Are you ready? I couldn't wait to get it started. I just could not wait. Tenderness of Heart. This is also by Twin Peak Primitives. I couldn't wait. We started talking about Mr. Darcy and Pride and Prejudice, and I thought, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to get started on Jane Austen, because she's the one that wrote the book. So, and I love that movie, by the way. My daughter's got the DVD. She says she's going to bring it over and we're going to watch it together. I said, bring it on over, honey. Bring it on over. So, anyway, I'm doing this on 16 count Aida, and this is the one I coffee and tea stained. And it was the original ivory color Aida cloth. And this is how much I've gotten done. I've got the top part of this corner. I started on the left hand, and I actually started at the top this time. Normally I start at the bottom. But I started in the left hand corner at the top. I got this and this done. These three motifs, and then I started with her little hat. I wanted to get her face done before I did the video, but I just didn't. I ran out of time. So anyway, but I've got her hat done. I love it. I love it. And this is kind of like a sampler, because I've never done anything with letters and numbers before. So this will be the first time I've done a sampler, anything like this. So anyway, Tenderness of Heart by Twin Peak Primitives. Gonna love it. So that's my new start. My new start. I had noticed I hadn't started one in October. I thought I need to start one. Something new in October. Can't let October go by without me starting something new, right? Okay, you guys, this next one you've seen before. All my whips you've seen before. I'm just showing you guys how my progress is going on them. This is To Have and to Hold. And it's out of the Better Homes and Garden book, Stitching Pretty book. I found this at a Half Price bookstore. And this is Pretty Lady I'm working on. And I've got quite a bit done. I've got it down where I haven't done her bouquet yet, but I've got this all sewn. I've worked my way down. And I wanted to get the bouquet started, but I didn't get to it. So, but I got all this done around it. So, and I did start back stitching a little bit. There's a lot of back stitching in that. So, this was my first even weave, 28 count even weave I'm doing it on. It's white. And let me get this out so I can show you. This is also the one I started on 14 count. And since there's so many half stitches, her face and her bouquet is all half stitches on 14 count. And there's no way when you're messing with a face that you can get the eyes and the mouth. I could not get the eyes and the mouth to look right. So I just went to even weave and say, Lorraine, step on out. You can do this. And I'm doing it. And it's turning out okay. So here she is. Isn't she beautiful? So like I said, I've done some more back stitching right here. I've gone down the front right here. And then I've worked my way down. I haven't done any back stitching down here. But I wanted to get down where her bouquet's at so I can start working the bouquet. And the bouquet is all single stitches, so. But isn't she pretty? She's going to be so, so beautiful. She's going to end up, I thought at one time I thought she was going to be bigger, but I think she's going to end up being like 5.5 inches tall. So she's probably about halfway done, a little bit over halfway. I'm having fun with this one. Like I said, this is my first even weave. So here she is. To have and to hold. Better Homes and Gardens, Stitching Pretty Book. So pretty. So, so pretty. It'll be my first little doll to make because she stands up. She's originally was a wedding cake topper, her and the groom. And I'm going to make the groom too. He's going to be a lot easier than her because there's not a lot of colors involved in him, making him. But it'll be my first doll to make. It's cross-stitched, and I think it's going to be so much fun. So much fun. I'll need to go to the store and get some cording because there's some cording, gold cording that goes on around the outside. I want to do it like the pictures done in the book. So, okay, let me move on to the next one. Okay, The Wedding. Oh my goodness. The Wedding by Lavender and Lace. I finished the little bridesmaid. Well, not the bridesmaid. She's actually a little flower girl, and I've started on her dress. My last video, I just had one line of white going right here, but I've worked my way all the way over. I'm about right here on The Wedding. She's going to be beautiful. Let me just tell you. And I'm doing this on Water Lily. It is 16 count. I don't have my card in front of me, but I'm kind of remembering that this is Water Lily. Oh, there it is. Okay, yes. The Wedding, 16 count. The color of the Aida is Water Lily. I got it from Everything Cross Stitch. And the finished size is going to be 14.5 by 18.5. Let me show it to you. There she is. The little flower girl is so cute. So my last video, I had this, and I had one strand down here of white. So I've done all this white right here since last time you guys saw it. And this is going to be so beautiful. There's so many beads that's going to be lining this dress down here all the way across. I just can't wait to get to that part, but I've got a lot of white to be sewing before I get to the beading part because I want to leave the beads off until the very end. That'll be the very last thing I add to it. So, isn't she beautiful? All DMC threads. All DMC threads. And the wedding dress is actually going to be 3 shades of white. It's going to be beautiful. The Wedding by Lavender and Lace. I'm going to have this framed when I get it done. You know, I told you guys I was going to pull out a lot of Christmas things to start working on the first part of November, but I think I'm going to continue working on the wedding through the holidays. You know, some of them are just my favorite, and I just don't want to put them down. And this is one of them. I don't want to put it down. So, okay, the next one, talking about Christmas, the next one is Christmas. Okay, sorry, my nose keeps itching. Just itching. All right, this is the Gingerbread Village. Now, you will be seeing this one a lot because there's a lot of little houses that go with this one. 11. There's 11 of them. Let me see if I can get them out of this project bag without dumping them on the floor like I did last time. Like I said, there's 11 little patterns here, and you can sew these up and make these individual pillows or Christmas ornaments. I believe they're Christmas ornaments on these pictures I'm showing you. Or you can just sew them up as one big picture, which that's what I'm doing. And I got the layout from Cottage Needleworks, their website. They've got it out there, and I'll show it to you. Oh, that's so cute. That's the very center of the pattern. And you can use buttons, or you can sew the like, I believe that's a gingerbread button right there, but you could sew him also as be a gingerbread. You can cross stitch him. So I'll be cross stitching everything. I don't have any of the buttons. I'm doing it on 14 count lamb's wool Aida is the color, and the finished size is going to be 16 by 14, and it's called a Gingerbread Village. And let me show you. Oh, I've got 2 more in here. This one. And this one. Where is the layout? Oh, there it is. Here you go. So this is what I've done. I've started the left-hand corner, and I've got this one done. I've got this little house done, and I've got this part of the next house done. I haven't got it quite finished yet. It's going to be so cute. I had to take it out of my Q-snap because it's getting kind of big, and you won't be able to see the other 2 houses unless I took it out. So let me just hold it up here. This is the house I'm working on right here. I got part of that house done. Isn't that cute? This is going to be such an adorable picture, I'm telling you, when it gets all done. It's going to be pretty wide because there's 2 more. There's 2 more that's going to go right here. Well, I'm going to finish this house, and there's going to be another one right here. So it's going to be pretty wide. And then above it, there's going to be another house, and then the little gingerbread train. I just showed you. Little gingerbread train. It's going to go right in the center right here. And then another house. Then there'll be 4 more houses at the top of that. So it's going to be a nice size. But it's going to be adorable. Adorable. The Gingerbread Village by Cottage Needleworks. Love it. This is a fun one to work on too. It is fun, fun, fun. Okay. All right. The next one is my Sunday stitch. You guys that's been following me for a while, y'all know what my Sunday stitch is. It's the Heaven and Earth design, the Nativity, and it's the mini size. There's a large one and there's a mini, and I got the mini, but the mini one is big too. It uses 88 colors. And I'm working over here, left-hand corner. I've got this much done, and I'm still working my way up on here since this is full coverage. And Heaven and Earth designs are very, have a lot of confetti. It takes a while to do them, and you just got to be patient with it. But I do, like I said, I do this on Sundays, and I'll show you how much I've got done. Let me see, I'm doing this on 16 count white Aida, and like I said, it's the 88 DMC colors, and it's going to be 20 inches by 16 inches when it's done. So this is what I've got done. I've filled in some more up here, and this is kind of dark, so I'm figuring this is the sky right here, and this is the wise man's garment. It's starting to fill out a little bit. I've started come down here and started working down here too. This is going to be so beautiful. So I will continue working on this. It's definitely every Sunday until I get it done. That is my plan. Every Sunday I'm going to work on this. The Mini Nativity by Heaven and Earth Designs. So pretty. And I've seen this finished, so I know it's going to be gorgeous. I've seen pictures of it finished. So that's the one I told you guys I wanted to give up on because it was so dark. And y'all were so sweet. Y'all commented, said, don't give up on it. It's going to be beautiful. It's just got to be really dark so baby Jesus will shine so brightly when you get to him. I thought, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. So it has lightened up quite a bit. So I am not giving up on the Nativity. No way. No way. All right. The next one is what we call the Big Kahuna. Now this is the Christmas house. Me and my friend Carolyn, my cross stitch buddy, we are working on this together. It's a 8 to 10 year project. It is a huge, let me just tell you, it is 550 stitches wide by 397 high. And we're doing this on, what are we doing this on? 16 count? So it's going to be 34 inches wide and 25 inches high. That's pretty big. And this is the large one. I hope I gave you information right. Let me make sure. Let me look at my card. Let me look at my card. Yeah, it is 16 count white Aida we're doing this on. So, well, here's the picture. And we both started in the left-hand corner. And I'm still working on this part right here by the door, the lamp post. I'm still working on that part. I do not have a picture from Carolyn working on hers because she has not been working on hers here lately. I think she's being sweet and holding off so I can catch up. And I haven't caught up yet, so keep holding off, honey, until I get there, okay? Carolyn, just hold off until I get caught up, okay? So, I want to show you what I've done. I have done a little bit. I've been working on it. It's just slow going because there's so much confetti. But that's what I've done. I filled in the door. I still got a few more stitches to completely finish it, but I filled in the door all the way down here, and I worked my way up, and I've been working over here and working up here. There's a lot of confetti going on here, so it's just taken me a while to get it done. So I probably won't be showing you this again until I have this completely done, this page done right here, and then I'll show you guys again, because it's hard to tell if I've done, how much I have done. If I'm just putting, even 300 stitches may not look a lot to you guys, because this project is so big. So I'm just going to wait until I get this all completely filled in, and then I'll show you again. All right. So like I said, I don't have a picture of Carolyn's today because she's holding off so I can catch up, which I think that's so sweet of her. Alrighty. Well, last but not least, my grandbaby's Christmas stocking. I am almost there with it. I thought it would be there by now, but I'm not, because these things take time, just like cross stitching, I'm telling you. Here it is. I have done all of this up here, all this in between, and the only thing I have left, which I'm currently working on, is this little Christmas basket that she's holding, a little basket of goodies. And I thought I would have had it done because I started working on it, but there's 3 layers to that little basket. Then you have the embroidery on it. Then you have to sew it together, and then all these other little goodies in there you have to put together. So I've got the little basket right here, and I'm working on it. Like I said, it's got 3 layers, and you're actually going to stuff it with these little goodies. It opens up, and you're going to stuff it, and then the angel's going to hold it. You're just going to attach it to her hands. So definitely next time you see the stocking, the front of the stocking will be done. And all I'll need to do is sew it up and it'll be completely done and put her name on it. So, but let me show you how it looks with everything done across the top. Oh, let me show you what I added. I added the candy canes and all the little leaves with the berries on it, and sequenced all the candy canes too, and all the sequins that need to be up there. It's all done. These kits are fun to make, but they take a lot of time because there's so many little tiny pieces of felt you have to sew together and put sequins on and everything. But they are heirlooms when you get them done. But here it is. And there's the top that I've gotten finished. That's what I just finished. Because every little leaf has to be embroidery too. So cute. So I will definitely get it done the first week of November, because I've only got this left to do, and then I just sew it up and she's done. So that's my little baby's Christmas stocking. So one of you guys commented about the Christmas stocking, if this was the first one I've done. No, this is the 14. I think I counted 14 that I have done from kits like this one. I started many years ago when my daughter was born. I made the first one for her, and then I made one for my son, then I made one for me and my husband, and from there I made one for my nieces. I've got one niece and 2 nephews. I made one for them, and I made one for Nana and Papa, which was my husband's mother and father. And I even made one for Carolyn because she comes here at Christmas. So I made one for her. I'm trying to think of all the ones I've made, but I think I've counted up 14. I've made my my daughter-in-law, my son-in-law, and my 2 grandbabies nail stockings. So anyway, I don't plan on making any more stockings. I think this is going to be it, unless I have another grandbaby. Then I'll have to make another one. But for right now, this is going to be it for these Christmas stockings. They've been fun to make, and when you try to change them out at Christmas, I said, let me just get some stockings with just initial on them and put them up there. And my daughter said, Mom, no, Because her stocking, I mean, the older stockings are looking pretty rough because they've been around a while and they're just felt, you know. She goes, no, Mom. She goes, that's my stocking. It'll always be my stocking. And I thought, you know what? They are heirlooms. So anyway, they really do mean a lot when they know they've been made by hand. So anyway, all right. Well, that's it. Yep, that's it. I'm looking around. I always look around to make sure I haven't left out anything. So I do want to tell you guys, I'm going to have a surprise video coming up. My daughter, she's going to be coming. Y'all going to get to meet my daughter. She's coming to see me. And we're going to do a video together. It's going to be like a Flosstube extra. I'm probably going to put it out on YouTube in just a few days because it's going to be this weekend when she comes. So it'll be right after that when I put it out there. But she does do cross stitch, very little cross stitch. That's not something that she does a lot of, but she does like doing it. But she does a lot of quilts. And she orders a lot of stuff from Fat Quarter Shop and does a lot of their patterns from their books and everything. So I told her, I said, why don't you bring your quilts and we'll do a video of your quilts and kind of show everyone the projects you're working on. And she goes, sure, Mom. She crochets and everything. She's given me these beautiful crocheted pumpkins that I have out in my house. So I may show you those too. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a video with my daughter. So you guys stay tuned for that. And like I said, it'll probably be going out next week. So, and then I'll do my regular video in 2 weeks. So on Wednesday. And at that time, I'll be pulling out my Christmas stuff. And it'll be November. Can you believe it? I just can't get over it being so close to the holidays. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 997 today. And I'm almost there, and I want to do something really special when I do get that 1,000 subscribed quota, should I say. I want to do something special for you guys. So anyway, just stay tuned for that as I wait for that 1,000th subscriber to click the button. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. And let's just plan to party next time we get together in 2 weeks on Sew Wednesday. And be blessed. And God bless each and every one of you. Be safe and enjoy this cool weather. And I'll see you I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm on Sew Wednesday. And I'll see you in just a few days on that Flosstube extra that's going to be coming out. So anyway, well, just remember, I love to tell you guys this. 1 stitch at a time will get you there. 1 stitch at a time. All right. Y'all take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.